Hi guys. Hi, it's Alaina back with another YouTube video. In today's video, I'm going to be using new makeup that I just bought based on TikTok recommendations. I've seen a lot of different things go viral on TikTok, like different makeup products. So I thought it would be a cool idea to, try some new makeup and do a full face using products that were recommended to me from TikTok. Hope you guys enjoy the video and let's get into it. Okay, so as you can see, I have my hair out. So the first thing we're gonna do is put my hair back. And I'm gonna use this Hello Kitty makeup headband. So obviously to start my face, I usually use primer. And today we are going to be using the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. So there's no specific video that recommended this to me, but I've been seeing a lot of people using it because it's pretty effective while also not being too expensive. I believe I got this for $10 from Ulta. I don't know how much I'm supposed to use, but I'm gonna use like that much. It already feels like really sticky. Hopefully it doesn't feel too sticky on the face though. Now I don't really need it on my entire face because I don't really put makeup on my full face. I don't wear foundation. So far it feels pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good so far. I could definitely feel the grip, but I'm gonna let this dry a little bit and then I'm gonna move on into the next step of my makeup. Now that it's dry, yeah, I could definitely feel that it's like grippy because it has like a little like stick to it, but it doesn't make my face feel like super like sticky in like a gross way. So that's pretty good. The next step I usually do for my makeup is concealer. And for concealer, I will be using the Can't Stop, Won't Stop concealer by NYX. And this is in the shade medium olive. I didn't actually go like into the store in person to swatch it. So I don't know if this is actually going to be my shade or not. I just put in like one of the concealer shades I already use in my everyday, and they just gave me like the best recommendation. I can't get this open. The recommendation for this was on a TikTok where it was like this girl was showing products for a full face of makeup from Ulta for under $100.
Reinforcement's trying to cut this off.
Okay, we finally got it out of the package, so I'm gonna use it now. I'm gonna be using my Avatar Appa handheld mirror. That's my favorite mirror from the ColourPop Avatar collection. I usually use the Pretty Fresh concealer. I've been using that for a very long time. So this is like my first time getting a different brand of makeup. So let's see how it goes. And now I'm going to use my flat brush to blend this out. Yeah, I think it's actually a pretty good match. Although I use the ColourPop concealer, it's apparently a shade match. I think this actually matches better than the ColourPop one I have. Might be a replacement to my usual concealer. Now, the next thing I do after I do my concealer is I do blush. So now I'm going to be using this Juvia's Place blush. I've been recently obsessed with Juvia's Place. I am so glad I finally got my hands on this. This was like, I feel like this is probably going to be one of the more like popular items from my set of stuff that I got. And I've been seeing this all over TikTok. Oh my goodness. Everybody is talking about how like pigmented it is. Now, me personally, I don't go for like a super pigmented blush, but I was like, if a little goes a long way, I'd really appreciate that. So that way the product can last longer. I got this in the shade Peach Rose. This is what it looks like. Yeah, it's actually bigger than I thought. I don't know why, but I thought it was going to be like smaller. And this is the applicator. You can already see there's a lot of product on there, but because I know it's pretty pigmented, I'm gonna just brush the tip of it off. Ooh, that is really pigmented. Oh my god. And that's with me brushing the side of the thing off. Oh my god. And now I'm gonna use this like fluffy brush to kind of blend it out. I like to do my blush like an angular thing. I don't know why. I feel like it gives my face kind of like that snatched vibe, even though I really don't do much to actually achieve that look. But yeah, let's blend it out and see what it looks like. It's already really opaque, but I'm hoping it blends out and looks like, oh wow. Oh wow. I might have to put some concealer. I think I underestimated how pigmented it was because oh wow. That's like a lot. I think I diffused it better on this side, but I'm definitely gonna add some extra concealer on this side because it is looking very pink, very pink. I'm not mad at it though. Like for like more of my extravagant looks, I would definitely use this. But for every day, I don't think I'm gonna use that. Yeah, I'm kind of just adding some more of that concealer and I'm just gonna blend that out. Yeah, I think that looks better. Now what I usually do is I move on into eyes. I finally got my hands on some About Face liquid eyeshadows. And there was one person, I can't find their TikTok because I thought I saved it, but I guess like I didn't, or the person deleted it or something. But there was like a very specific video that I saw, and this person used this specific shade of the matte liquid eye paint, and they were like, it's like Tiffany blue, and I was just like, I was obsessed. Yeah, this shade is called Replicant. And then I haven't really seen anybody use one of these like shimmery versions of the eye paint, but this one is the fractal eye paint, so it has like glitter in it, I guess. And this is the shade All About the Benjamins. So I'm going to be using these two together. But from what I know, this stuff is pretty pigmented, so I'm going to use the proper judgment that I didn't use for the blush for this eyeshadow. Yeah, this is the applicator. Yeah, that is really pigmented, eh, my god. Okay, so I have that on. It's already pretty opaque, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use like this, like it's kind of like a packing brush to like blend out the edges just a tad. I like how I said I wasn't going to go for a very like out there look, but I still did because I was heavy handed with this stuff. But it's okay. It actually, I think, looks pretty good. I think I could have done better on like the blending, so we might fix that. But I do really like the color, and I also like how opaque it is. Now I'm gonna put a little bit of the glittery one on, and I think I'm just gonna put that like under here. Now that I am done with the eyeshadow, I'm now going to move on into mascara. And I will be using the Essence Lash Princess. I've seen this on TikTok sometimes. Like, a lot of people use it, but it hasn't really been like a viral thing. I already own this, so I figured like I'll just use it as a loophole because I feel like, I don't know why, but buying a whole bunch of mascaras to me is pointless. I will have one mascara and use it until it's empty. Okay, so now that I am fully done with the eyes and the mascara, the next thing I usually do is I usually do my eyebrows. I don't fill them in. I just use eyebrow gel. The one I will be using today is the NYX The Brow Glue. I already used this, but I saw it on TikTok a couple of times. I gave in, I bought it, and now I use it every day. So that's what we're gonna do. So after that, I usually use highlight. I didn't buy a highlighter. That's the one thing I forgot to get. So what I will be doing is I'm just gonna use whatever highlighter I have. This is not a plug to Miss Michaela on TikTok or nothing. This is just a highlighter palette I bought from CVS, or I like ordered it off of CVS because I ordered a highlighter from a place that I was gonna use for a makeup look, and when I got it, it was destroyed. So what I did instead was just went onto CVS because I had a coupon or something like that, and had it delivered to my house. Any like iridescent highlighter. So yeah, I'm just gonna use a little bit of this. I'm using the green one and like the like goldish one. Yeah. So that is the finished face, and the last thing I do is lips. I usually do like a lip liner and a gloss. So for the gloss that I'll be using, it's actually lip oil, but now this I've been seeing everywhere, and it was sold out everywhere I went to go find it. So I finally got my hands on it, and it is the NYX Fat Oil Lip Drip. It's this shade specifically that I saw a lot of people using. It's kind of like a purplish shade, and it's called That Chic. This is the one that's been sold out. The other colors I've seen, but I'm just like, they're not really like my preferred shade range. For lip liner, I'm just going to do what I usually do. I usually use this ColourPop Color Stick. Now, this is meant for the eyes, but I use it as a lip liner because it's like the perfect shade of brown. And now I'm going to put lip oil on. I don't own a single lip oil. This is my first lip oil. I know people have been raving about lip oil, especially with like the Dior one. Oh, it's nice. I like this. So this is the finished look. I really like how it turned out. I will definitely be using these products again, but you know, the only issue is that I will be using precaution with the eyeshadow and the blush because when they tell you it's super pigmented, believe them. It is super pigmented. Believe TikTok. So yeah, thank you to everybody, all the people who are making makeup products popular on TikTok. Yeah, so that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, feel free to let me know how you think I did on this makeup look. And I will have everything linked in the description. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And also tune into my other social media platforms. I'll have them linked in the description as well as the products that I used today for my makeup. So yeah, bye.